but without any filter. And if I'm really being honest, what's under my sink is that I am such a huge. Hello and welcome to Under the Sink Show. My name is Kyla. I am your host, and this is the last episode of Under the Sink Show. So if you're listening to it now, like this is the first episode that you're listening to, I mean, like why? Like why did you start here? Also, who are you? Children of the Lababo cult, we are finally here. This marks the journey of our sink introspections, and to be honest, it is just sinking in, no pun intended. This show started as a show asking people the things they were avoiding, and over time, and after each and every guest, the meaning of Under the Sink kept shifting, bringing out the wonderful complexity of human, like so many sides and all. And listen, I know that this whole season has been kind of self reflective, a little under the sink therapy moment, if you will. And that's beautiful. I think reflection is sacred. But I also want to say something, and something more of a real talk. I know that even having the time to reflect, the space to ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What am I hiding? Is kind of a privilege. There are people out there who don't get that space because, I don't know, they're just trying to survive, or the world has made it so loud they can't even hear themselves think. And if you do have the capacity to do this work, to be self reflective, to start understanding your patterns, like your pain, your healing, and all, then maybe the next question is, what will you do with that information? Like, with that clarity, what are you going to do? Because I'm sure that whatever you learned, whatever you figured out, I'm sure it isn't just for keeping. It's not a shiny trophy that you can, like, hey, I'm healed. Hey, I figured out what's under my sink. Yay. So yeah, it's not like that. I don't think it works that way. I gave you the curse of having no choice but to become a better person, and I meant it. So you have to heal. Like, you have really no choice but to heal. No pressure, but like, yeah. Healing makes you a vessel for love, for kindness, for resistance, for, power, for a community, for others. And if you are well, like truly well, you are powerful, and the world needs you. At the same time, re-sync reflections, it is timely that this episode falls under a new moon. So in a more ritual, ceremonial sense, the celestial bodies are at it again, eventually effortlessly aligning. So I guess I have to ask you, what's under your sink now? Did anything shift for you while you were listening to this show? Did you find something you didn't know was there? Did you find a mess? Did you make peace with the mess? Did you untangle the mess? Did you untangle, kept the mess, and then made peace with the mess? Did you, I don't know, find moldy feelings? Did you keep something? Why did you keep it? Why did you throw it away? I've been thinking about my sink too. It still has some junk. I'm not perfect, I won't lie, but also to note, I did take out some things. I did try to understand certain emotions and feelings. I did sit with my sink in silence, and it doesn't end there, I guess. There will always be things under the sink. There will always be an unknown. And the unknown is so scary, but I don't think I'm super scared anymore. I'm scared, but like I'm not super scared. So, no, I don't think we're gonna end with some clean, sparkly bathroom supply commercial esque closure. Some stuff is gonna stay under the sink a little longer, and that's okay. I hope that you keep checking under your sink, and I hope that you continue to listen to yourself. I hope that you're kind. Be kind, period. Be kind. And that's really just all I want to say. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for being part of the Love Club. Okay, so usually this is the outro, but I wanted to make two sections, and I feel like this is the correct way to do it. That Kyla that you just listened to is not the Kyla now. I am the Kyla that will overshare. What am I oversharing? I will be oversharing what was under my sink, of course. And if you want to, you can follow along with your list because I know you made a list. Like, I know you. And if you haven't made a list, then now is the time to make the list. Also, starting now, I will refer to under the sink as UTS, as in UTS, as in Uggs, but like UTS. So, number one, UTS, love. Best sink surprise ever. So, when I open my sink, I am so filled with love. It is amazing. I am not only filled with love, I emit love. I radiate love in everything I do. I am made of patches and stitches and pieces of the same love that was broken and tattered again and again, and it is still love. I still and will always love. So that was under my sink, and now I know that. Number two, UTS, is kind of related to the first one. I was avoiding relationships and romantic connections for a while, so that is what I was avoiding. I thought that I wasn't ready, and I thought like there was no one for me. But what I found out is I have always been ready, and there is always going to be someone for me. It's just a matter of timing and also the fact that I am very fragile and I am a romantic. Like, I am such a romantic. And I had a hard time admitting that to myself. Number three, UTS, is one of them. Gosh, where do I begin? I think I have a clearer path to building the story of one of them. I am confident about it. What lacks is the execution. I am not writing enough. I'm not drawing enough about the lore. If you don't know what one of them is, it's the lore behind the Love Club, the thingamabobs, all of the things I'm drawing, illustrating. The three main characters is Person, Tipsy, and Jacob, and it almost became a love story, but currently it's leaning towards a sadder, happy ending. That's number four. I'm so good at poetry. Like, I will not expound on this. You just have to trust me. I'm like so good at poetry. Like, really, I am. And number five, which is the last one on this specific list, is honesty. The moment I chose to just keep being honest, my life changed. I don't mean to say that I lie a lot to people. What I'm trying to say is being honest to myself, because I'm this variant of a people pleaser, right? And even don't if I don't like or don't agree with someone, I will still say I do when I don't. Like, what the fuck, Kyla? Why are you doing that? So I started being honest, and I started saying no, and I am doing great. Like, my life is amazing. I mean, I have bad days, but like, it could be worse. The list is longer, but those were the highlights. I hope you were entertained and or related to something. But I'm tired of talking, and for realsies, I have to say goodbye. I want to thank Isa, Ira, Neil, Shane, Sham, Azel, and TJ for being our guest for the first season. I also want to thank everyone who streamed the show and showed appreciation on social media and in real life. I don't know when season 2 will happen. I just know it will. But in the meantime, I will crawl out of the sink and return to Friend Factory, an imagination and storytelling workshop. And I am excited. I don't have the details yet, but I'm just putting it out there because I will commit to it. For the last time, Under the Sink Show is the Love Club project, and the Love Club is me and you. Have a great Tuesday, have a great week, and have a great new moon. Bye. Want to say something?